So, hi everyone. Welcome to Thursdays with Spirit. And I know it's the holidays, so there's a beautiful group here, and there are more who will listen to the recording. And so today there's a theme. It kind of goes in conjunction with the current master class that we're running, which is about the third eye, awakening and honing and sharpening the third eye. Um, and it goes just with a lot of themes of basically life, which is what is there anything we want to get at anything holding you back from whatever it is that you want, how you want to feel, how you want to be, what you want. Um, so the first objective would be to know what your desire is, your desired way of living or your desired thing, and call, if it's a feeling, if it's a way of being that you desire, like to feel joy, then do that right now. That doesn't have to be in the future. That can be in the present when you state it so in the present moment. But we're going to just take you through some exercises and some messaging around this. And we have Kali Ma, we have beautiful Kali Ma energy today, which doesn't stand for any lying to yourself, any lying to yourself, or any playing small at the drastic, dreadful expense of your true innate beingness. And so this is a very powerful theme. So I'm going to set the stage by saying the Akashic Records prayer as I do in sessions, because it's very appropriate. And you are actually going to receive energetic shift points and opportunities during this. So know that you're going to be in your very own field. You're going to be doing this. You're your own master. You are your own beloved. And I'm channeling, and there are many beings surrounding us assisting in that. But in full respect of your sovereignty, you're the one making collective choices for yourself that helps propel propel you on your journey. And that is the intention. So here we go. Please feel free to close your eyes and become very deeply connected within your own belly and your own body and your own knowing and sense of beingness. And allow source light from your higher self chakra above your head, and from the very source of all light in the cosmos. Allow that light to matriculate through, downwards through your crown and around your head and down into your neck, filling your head. Let it run down your spine, your spinal column, your spinal cord. Source light, your purest light. You're calling it in. You are commanding it in this way to fill all the nooks and crannies within you that didn't have it a moment ago. And let source light move through every bone in your body and through every organ. And through your vagus nerve, from the top of your head, your crown, all the way through to your organs. This is going to light you up, beloveds, and let source light, your source light, fill your belly and your diaphragm activate, and your womb space and pelvis. This is your source light. Let it fill you. Let it fill you and drink it up like it's honey, molasses, sweetness that rejuvenates every cell in your body. and let it run down the bones in your legs. Ka ani pa ania ka awakia, ka awakia maakia, amaakia, maakia, and let it fill your shin bones, your calf bones, your thigh bones, and every bone in your feet, and every muscle in your body. Ka ani a bari a, and notice what it's like when you allow the perfection of your truest self to be filled with your own beloved source connection. This is you. This is yours. Ka ani wa ka aya ka ani ka ani ka. Foya, foya, foya. Kriya, and receive. We wanted to bestow a blessing to you all today of merriment for the holiday season. So we're pouring on the holiday cheer, quite literally. We're pouring on the holiday cheer. We're pouring on the holiday cheer. Do you understand? When you fill yourself with light, when you allow yourself to be filled with vibrations of source, God, essence, that is you, you're pouring it in, you're letting it flow, and you fill your own cup, and you fill your own cup, and you fill your own cup. Do you understand? And take yourself into a holiday place, a holiday essence that feels like home for you, whatever that is. It could be solitary. It could be a beautiful time alone, or it could be with people, or it could be with a party. We want to fulfill, we want to actually fulfill a prophecy of joy and merriment that you all claim you want and you all ask for. We want to see how you can fulfill that in this very moment. The present moment is the only moment that you have, and we want you to understand fully that you can command it in at any time. You can re-listen to this message at any time. You can do this yourself. You can turn on the faucet, the levers of your own source connection, and let it fill, let it pour through your body and run its electric light through you at any time, at any moment. And it stimulates your cells, every single cell in your body, and it stimulates your light codes, and it stimulates your DNA. And allow that, because we want to start to ask you some questions from a place of merriment, from a place of very high vibration. So knowing that you are imagining yourself in a place, in a playing field of the whatever the holidays represent that brings you joy. We know for some it can be tricky, but what holiday experience brings you the most delight and joy? Be in that energy as we move forward. Now we're going to open your Akashic records. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our highest good and the highest good of everyone connected to us. Holy Spirit of God, shield us from all forms of self-centeredness. Let our egos subside and direct our attention to the beautiful play and work at hand. Help us to know ourselves in the light of the Akashic records, to see ourselves through the eyes of the Lords of the records, and enable every single person listening and receiving this transmission to understand and know the wisdom and compassion that the masters, teachers, and loved ones of them have for them. This is a divine love benediction to you from on high. The angels are blowing their trumpets. They are heralding the light from the highest planes, because that's what we do, and that's where we tune into when we want to. And you are part of that. Do you know that you tune into the highest vibrational fields available to mankind at this time when you do this work, when you tune in this way? This is Metatron, Archangel Metatron, And there's an entire host of angelics surrounding this entire conversation and group. And there is so much beloved support for the destiny that is you, that brought you here to this moment. And so it is. So with the intention of moving the needle for you, you know what needle you want to move, but collectively take a moment to re-express and reignite for this journey at this moment. What is it that you have desired, that you desire, that you want or want to achieve that hasn't manifested thus far? What is that? So that we can help you bring to your consciousness that thing of it, whatever it is that you've been desirous of, that you think you don't have yet, that you think isn't within your grasp or isn't here yet or soon enough. What is that? And where is the dial? Imagine a dial going from 0 to 10. Where is the dial in your consciousness and in your belief system of how achievable that is? That's the first question. So we're asking you to be aware of something you dearly, dearly want, a way of being or a thing or a relationship or any other thing that you want. Where, beloved, where's your dial from 0 to 10 of how much do you trust or know and believe that you can have that? And be very, very honest with yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 and note the number. Note the number. You could write it down, but remember the number. Because we're here always to help you leap over obstacles and remove blocks and see the truth in a brand new way from a very high perspective. And we're showing you in this way because of the merriment that we all participate in at this time of year, and the merriment that can be in the everyday. It's not just this time of year. So knowing your number and knowing what you dearly, dearly, dearly want, we ask you to open up your heart to receive awareness, to receive awareness, to receive awareness. Opening your heart. Tune into a blank, open-paged book in your heart center. There's a book in your heart center with blank pages, and it is open and it's facing out. And this is your own soul record self. This is a tuning into your Akashic records. Tune into that heart, that book, your book of life, and it's open to completely blank pages and they're facing out. It's like inside your chest, open, facing out, blank pages. That's all you have to do right now is imagine that, know it and feel it. Okay. Now, if you will let us show you through your consciousness, we'd like to show you from a higher perspective, our perspective of what beliefs and blocks you might wish to digest and release or reprogram. So allow yourself to be shown anything relevant that has been stymieing you, blocking you. Let the awareness be felt in your body. Tune in to our guidance in whatever way your system works. Ka ania ania ania. Let it surface. Let your body release it. Let your consciousness show you and let us show you. Is it a belief system? Is it a past trauma? Is it an obstacle you made up? Is it a lie you're telling yourself? It's time to be brutally honest with yourselves, to be free one more time on this day. And as you're letting that arise within this beautiful container, we're assisting with a release. Ka aniwa kariya, ka ania a. A release. And you don't really have to understand it either. You can allow it. The release of something old replaced by something new. And we would suggest you allow this golden source light to be the something new. Allow it to be experienced perhaps like champagne bubbles moving through you, replacing the old paradigm, the old substance, the old belief, the old addiction, the old lie. Ka ania ma ki kia You've come here today for something very specific. Ani ka ania awari a. And we want you to receive it. Ani ka ia ka awania. If you're wondering how to do it, this is how. Na paria aya ka ania. There's a convergence within you of your source light and the humanness. And there's a housekeeping happening right now, sweeping away something that was detrimental to your understanding and your receiving that which is your personal destiny at this time. Na ati ka ani ka awaria ma kia karia ma ka aya. And that is a beautiful gift to yourself in this 1212 portal. Sima ka ania ka awatia ka awanimi. And allow a reconciliation within yourself, your being. And perhaps allow instant knowing that all is released, but also all is automatically even forgotten, forgiven. You don't really have to forgive yourselves, but you tend to like to. All is forgiven. All is forgiven. All is forgiven. All is forgiven. There's no time like the present to release what holds you back so that you can be in the presence of your own majesty, your own awareness, and your own cognizance of your light. Kaniwa atia, kaniwa atia. And so it is. This 1212 portal is a very spacious portal. It's a very grand time. They're showing the portal being super wide, meaning there's an expansive energy to it and to this time. And we encourage you to fill that expansive place within you, the expansiveness of you. So what's it like to spread your wings and let your heart open like a beacon light in a lighthouse? What's that like? What's it like to imagine no boundaries around you to infinity? That beyond your skin, there's so much of you and it goes to infinity. infinity. There's no limit. You are unlimited. And your soul manages things in this body to allow you to have these precious, precious experiences. But there is no limit. What's that like to be unlimited in your full expression of you? Kaniwa, ani a, kari a, kari a. Yeah. Wow. We have the energy of Shiva, the goddess Shiva, Shiva energy of pure divine mother love. Shiva, she who brings you a particular realization of a particular aspect of your golden light body. She represents divinity in its highest form as goddess. And what if also you are divinity in its highest form as goddess or God, whichever body you were in, whichever one you choose? She's here showing you this aspect of goddess self, God self that she is. And that is a reflection of what's in you, your God, goddess self. And this is all about understanding that you are source, you are God incarnate. And Shiva, she is here blasting her countenance to you, saying, behold, you also are me. You also are God incarnate. We will seal this transmission with this open objective of shining your purest natural state light as God incarnate. And you might wish to carry this through this holiday season, no matter how or what you celebrate, the notion of the birth, the rebirth, the birth of God incarnate represented by this holiday of Christmas. What if it's for you a mirror of your Christ God essence born through a vessel that's a body? What if that's the biggest gift you receive this season is more of that, and that you bestow to others is more of that? And with that, we are complete.